Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Spring Convocation 2023. We acknowledge that we gather today on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place, and we reaffirm our relationship with one another. I would ask everyone to please stand as you are able for the honor song and the arrival of the Chancellor's Platform Party and our graduates. Thank you to the drum group, the Buffalo Boys, who have been with us for many years and performed today's graduate entry song. If I could ask you to remain standing as we join our vocalists, Fallon Batiste, in the singing of O Canada in French, English, and Cree, and then following Brandy Trond will sing the Métis National Anthem.
Kakanata Niginani Daskinan Sagituin Kicha Simisak Carton brase porte le pays Il se porte la croix Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, nini painan kia oche. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
In the forest, on the river, and across the western plain, as the white man journeyed westward to the land of the Indian, a new race was created, a new nation rose up strong. Hardship as its destiny, and is cursed to not belong. In the land from which they came, in the land they helped to build, they found themselves the alien, found their vision unfulfilled. And despite their valiant effort to defend what they believed, when at last the battle ended, they were only left to grieve. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. For the newest generation and the future ones to come, with the past to motivate us, it will help to keep us strong. As we build the Métis nation, as we watch it rise again, our past loss is motivation to inspire our future gain. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian.
Please be seated. Well, once again, welcome to everybody. What a wonderful day for our convocation. My name is Julian Demkew. I'm the University Secretary and the Chief Governance Officer for the University of Saskatchewan, and I have the lucky honor to assist in emceeing these proceedings today. On behalf of our eminent Chancellor, I also have the honor of introducing to you the members of our platform party that you see before you here today. So beginning with the front row on my left and your right, if you can stand if you are able. Harvey Thunderchild, Knowledge Keeper. Norman Fleury, Elder. Roland Duquette, Elder. The Honourable Gordon Wyant, Minister of Advanced Education, Province of Saskatchewan. Peter Stoichev, President and Vice Chancellor. Grit McCreath, Chancellor. Ellen Remy, Honorary Degree Recipient. Irini, Provost and Vice President, Academic. Cheryl Hamlin, Vice President, University Relations. In the second row, Russell Eisinger, Interim Vice Provost, Teaching, Learning, Student Experience, and University Registrar. Patty McDougall, Deputy Provost. Kim Fontaine, Orator. Kathleen James Cavan, Orator. Terry Bedard, Orator. Angela Jaime, Interim Vice Provost, Indigenous Engagement. Kayla Benoit, Graduate Students Association, Vice President, Indigenous Engagement. Rob McGuire, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Kathy Gable, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Michael Jones, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Jordan Robertson, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Joy Crawford, Vice Chair of the Board of Governors of the University of Saskatchewan. Louise Samard, Member of the Board of Governors of the University of Saskatchewan. Shelley Brown, the Chair of the Board of Governors, University of Saskatchewan. Ryan Dometer, MLA, Cut Knife Turtleford. Scott McCreath, Executive in Residence, Edwards School of Business. Ryan Walker, Associate Dean, Policy and Programming, College of Grad Postdoctoral Studies. Marjorie Delbar, Associate Dean, Research, Graduate Programs, Faculty Relations. Keith Willoughby, Dean, Edwards School of Business. And behind them are the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. If I'd ask them to please stand. And please, let's all thank and appreciate the time and efforts that our faculty, administrators, and governance bodies have done. I'd like to now invite our President, Vice Chancellor, Peter Stoichev, up to the podium to address the graduates.
Thank you very much, Julian, and good morning, everybody. It's great to see everybody here today, to see a packed hockey arena full of people for this great convocation. And it's wonderful to be able to devote it entirely to the Edwards School of Business, which is crucial to the university's success as one of the best universities out of almost 100 in this country. The Edwards School of Business plays a really important role in what we are as a university. The first accounting degree program in Canada was at this school. It has a stellar record of entrepreneurial business creation in this province and, of course, far beyond it as well. Eminent Chancellor, graduates and families, honored guests, I thank all of you for being here today to be part of this moment in the University of Saskatchewan's history. And a convocation is a historic event. It goes down in the records. Every graduate who crosses this stage is part of that great historical moment. I want to give a special acknowledgement to our convocation elder, Roland Duquette, who was introduced to you. He has been on this stage for now countless convocation ceremonies stretching back many years in honor of our Indigenous graduates, non-Indigenous as well. I ask you to acknowledge him when you cross the stage. And also Norm Fleury, elder, who has been on this stage many times for convocations. Harvey Thunderchild, similarly. We work hard at this university to be the best university that we can be with and for Indigenous peoples and their communities. And we couldn't be on this journey at all if it weren't for the support that we're getting from elders like Roland Duquette, Norman Fleury, Harvey Thunderchild, and many, many others who support us as much as they possibly can, understanding the importance of education in the great journey we're on of reconciliation. I want to acknowledge the Honourable Gordon Wyant, Minister of Advanced Education, who is with us today. who truly understands the value of a post-secondary education. He's a graduate of this university and maybe more importantly was a grade 8 student of our chancellor at Grosvenor Park School not that long ago. And Ryan Domtar, MLA Cutknife Turtleford, from which, as I understand it, there are several graduands here today. Thank you all very much for joining us. You will be hearing shortly from Ellen Ramey, our honorary degree recipient at this convocation, and the honorary degree is the highest honor that this university can bestow on anybody. So I'm looking forward to what Ellen Ramey has to say. And I want to also give a shout out to the many faculty who are on the stage behind me, who are the core of the university. They've been leaders and mentors, teachers, supporters, learners along with you, of so many of you here today, and I know that you owe them a lot. And I also want to give a big shout out to all of the supporters of the graduands here today, all of the family members, all of the friends, all of the loved ones, all of the high school teachers, because none of you who are going to cross this stage today achieved something this big without a lot of their help along the way. Congratulations, of course, to all of the students here today who began your studies or endured as part of your studies the pandemic and endured it gracefully and really resiliently. And it paid off because here you are celebrating this milestone in your lives. Your hard work and perseverance have brought us together, and everyone here acknowledges and really thanks you for that. And congratulations as well to the parents who are here today. Many of you helped encourage, possibly cajole, likely helped to pay for your kids to go to university. It's an emotional experience for many of you here today. My wife and I watched our kids cross graduation stages in the past, and I know that it's a mixture of many deep emotions: satisfaction, pride, maybe a bit of relief. We thought, wait a minute, it's just last week that you were learning how to walk, and now you're crossing this stage to get this degree that you earned so well. This is one of life's threshold moments, the passing of one era and the beginning of another. And that's why I'm so glad that we're able to have these wonderful convocations and bring so many people here together to honor all of you who have worked so hard. We're also here because this university has brought us together. And a university is really a special, a wonderful, a unique thing, not to be taken for granted. It's crucial to the ongoing conversation we call democracy, and we're so fortunate in Canada to have the freedoms that we have, and universities play a big role in those. Given the world that we're in now, where it's difficult to separate out what's true and what's not true, where our future depends on knowledge and on the correct use of it, where research, and we're a very research-intensive institution, holds the key to our greatest challenges, where not only free speech, but informed speech are critical to our humanity. Universities are needed now more than they have ever been, and this University of Saskatchewan is needed now more than it has ever been. It's why we say that we govern ourselves not on the basis of what we want to be, but what the world needs us to be. And what all of you crossing this stage today, strengthened with the University of Saskatchewan Edwards School of Business degree, go on to do in your lives is really going to matter immensely to our collective futures. It's a real privilege to have a university education. Nowhere near everybody on the face of this earth has access to universities and the possibility of achieving what you've been able to achieve that gets you across this stage today. It's a real privilege to have a university education, and with that privilege comes great responsibility. We need you to go out and make the world a better place, and really start that now. And if you don't make the world a better place, think about it. Who's going to do it? We need you to be thoughtful, educated, and humane leaders because our world really now depends on it. It needs good leaders. Some of the country's most formative political leaders have gotten their degrees here. A prime minister, 9 premiers of this province and other provinces as well, many lieutenant governors of Saskatchewan and of other provinces, First Nations chiefs and vice chiefs, many Métis leaders, many Canadian ambassadors to countries around the world. Some of our most influential business leaders received their degrees here and from your school, too numerous to mention. We need you to become groundbreaking innovators who change how we understand our world. Many who have gone on to do that graduated from here, and people who have wanted to do that have come here from all over the world because we have provided a great place to do just that. Faculty from around the world have been coming to this university for decades because of our commitment to excellence, and as a result, we've become a global talent magnet. One of those was Gerhard Herzberg, who came here in the early 1930s. He was from Darmstadt, Germany. He was escaping the Nazi occupation of Germany at that point, just before the beginning of the Second World War. His wife was Jewish. This was the only university in the world that gave him an academic home, and he went on to receive the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. He had been a faculty member here for 10 years and done all of his formative work here. He went on to receive the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1971. We need our graduates to help find cures for the world's many health challenges, and people at this university have done just that. This is the home of the cobalt-60 cancer radiation therapy treatment that revolutionized cancer therapy starting in 1951 and saved the lives of millions of cancer patients around the world. The first successful one was built and operated right here. Former Chancellor and Lieutenant Governor Sylvia Fedorik worked on it as a graduate student, and the precision of that instrument, as a matter of fact, was largely due to all of her work as a graduate student here. The casing for it was made by the small Acme Machine and Electric Company just a couple of miles from here on Idlewild Drive. It's a great Saskatoon and Saskatchewan story of world influence that very few people even know about. This is the university that you have worked so hard to receive your degree from. We need you to be great athletes and coaches, and graduates of this university and from the Edwards School of Business have been among them. Sandra Schmerler was from this university, Natasha Fox, NHL coaches Mike Babcock and Dave King were here. Many other coaches in the NHL were student athletes from the University of Saskatchewan. We'll be hosting the National University Women's Hockey Championships right here in March of 2024. And because of that history of excellence, we were able to build Merlis Belcher Place that gives us the opportunity to collect here for Convocation. We also need every one of you in your own way to help ensure peace. There are many roads to that great goal. Yesterday, June the 6th, was the 79th anniversary of D-Day, and I'm reminded of the 2,500 U of S faculty, staff, and students who enlisted in the Second World War, 202 of whom never returned. Ensuring that democracy prevails, and we all know that it's fragile and embattled, is another route to peace. And that too is where we need all of you to fight for the most important freedoms that the invasion of Ukraine proves cannot be taken for granted. And to do this by understanding the difference between truth and its imposters. That's what a university education can do for all of us. The real and lasting victories of those are those of peace, not of war. We need all of you to help ensure the world does not suffer from another pandemic. Science has done what was asked of it to create vaccines in less than a year, the culmination of a lot of sacrifice and hard work, and decades of basic research led to that ability. And a lot of that work was done by researchers at this university as well. But there's a role for everyone not just for scientists, to prevent the next pandemic. If that pandemic revealed anything, it's that humanity's future really depends on evidence and data-based truths being widely circulated and understood. High infection and mortality rates resulted from widespread misunderstanding, a lot of misinformation, often skepticism of information, often a rejection of verified scientific truths. But understanding the difference between what's true and what's not true goes far beyond health matters, important as they are. That's why the Edwards School of Business degree you have worked so hard to earn could not be more timely and could not be more important. You've seen that difference every day en route to your degree, in the classroom, in the lab, in the performance halls, on the sports fields. All of you who graduate from here will go on to influence a world whose future depends on understanding that difference between what's true and what's not true and acting upon it. This university has accepted that challenge. That's what everyone on this stage has been committed to, and we need all of you to continue to accept that challenge as you move beyond the university with your degree in hand, so that you can help to lead public opinion, not just to follow it. The University of Saskatchewan degree that you have worked hard to receive today has tremendous value. Many employers tell me that when they see an application from a University of Saskatchewan Edwards School of Business graduate, it gets special attention because the quality of the university is so high, because of its graduates' work ethic that's part of our prairie roots, and because you're problem solvers, and we need you to solve problems that we can't even imagine today. I said that 3 or 4 years ago when the pandemic was not even on the radar. We need you tomorrow to solve problems that we can't even imagine today. Saskatchewan's future is going to depend upon it. The world's future is going to depend upon it. And this underscores the critical importance of investing in higher education and the fact that we are a crucial part of the province's future success. We're in a province, think about this, with the natural resources that are second to none in this country, with almost half of Canada's field crop land, 30% of the world's potash supplies at a time when the world needs food, the highest grade uranium in the world, when we need clean energy options, more than 10% of the world's rare earth minerals, vast tracts of forest, fresh water, huge strength in oil and gas. How to be innovative and sustainable and really responsible with these natural resources for the benefit of all is Saskatchewan's great challenge, and the Edwards School of Business is central to facing that challenge. As one of Canada's top-ranked research universities, the University of Saskatchewan ensures that this province stays ahead of the innovation curve. Many successful companies have emerged from this university. Skip the Dishes, SED Systems, International Road Dynamics, Picotic, 7 Shifts, Vendasta, Solido, just to name a few. And many of the country's fastest growing companies are located here in Saskatoon, and almost all of them were founded by our graduates and primarily employ our graduates. So without our research and teaching, there is little innovation. And without innovation, we all have a diminished future. We have the largest scientific infrastructure of any university in this country. We have an enviable strength in business, humanities, social sciences, fine arts, environment and sustainability, public policy, public health, law, medicine and the other health sciences, and so much more. We're supported by world-class researchers and from students around the world. As recently as 2 decades ago, the majority of our graduates left this province. Now that's been reversed, and the majority of our graduates stay here because they have the opportunities for employment and for leading prosperous and meaningful lives. So now, more than ever, we all need people with degrees like yours from a university like yours to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a healthier world, a more compassionate world, a world with the courage to embrace diversity and togetherness simultaneously. And I'm proud that we now have students from over 130 countries around the world at this university, and many of those countries are represented by graduands who are going to walk across this stage this morning. The world also needs us to be a university that responds to the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and I'm very grateful that the University of Saskatchewan is seen in this country as a participant, not as a bystander, in the greatest cultural opportunity that this country has ever had. The Edwards School of Business plays a large role in this. Its students have had decades of notable work experience in for-profit and nonprofit organizations locally and beyond. We are at a time when the country faces the greatest cultural opportunity of its history, and being the university the world needs means committing to reconciliation. Canada's future depends on our Indigenous youth making this world a better place in ways that only they know how. It's going to take a strategic mixture of patience and impatience, and it is going to take time. But as Walter Murray, our first president of this university, wrote to a friend while he was taking the train out here in 1908 to begin his work, we are building for centuries. None of you know exactly where you are headed, and that's okay. You're stronger than you might think you are. Stay among those who see the greatness in you, and surround yourselves with those who see the greatness in you. Take the journey, take the risks, find the passion, really try to figure out how to make a positive difference to a world that needs you now. Think of what you've achieved here today. You've taken a huge step. Your hard work has paid off. That's why you're here. It could take a month, it could take much of a lifetime, but it will continue to pay off. It's a great privilege to have a university education, and with that privilege comes great responsibility. If people like you with a university education don't make the world a better place, who is going to do it? But the best thing you can do for the world is make the most of yourself. Be the best version of yourself that there is, not a second-rate version of somebody else. Walk out of here telling the world who you are. Thank you in advance on behalf of everybody here for taking up this tremendous and timely challenge, and I congratulate you on today's milestone in your lives. Thank you.
Thank you, President Stoichev. Each convocation period, the University of Saskatchewan Senate selects individuals to receive the highest honor our institution can bestow, an honorary degree. To introduce this ceremony's recipient, Ellen Remy, I'd like to call upon our Chancellor, Grit McCreath.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Senate, I present to you Ellen Remy. As Chancellor, I am honored to congratulate our remarkable graduating students in today's Convocation celebration. I also have the distinct pleasure of introducing you to Ellen Remy as we present her with the Honorary Doctor of Laws. We are so proud to celebrate her remarkable career and her ongoing contributions to community and society by presenting Ellen with the highest honor that the University of Saskatchewan can bestow. She has fashioned a lifetime of success as a business leader and entrepreneur. She has been and is an inspiring community builder and visionary philanthropist. 60 years ago, Ellen and her late husband Frank founded Ramey Ventures Incorporated, a well-known development and real estate company responsible for constructing landmark buildings across Western Canada. Together, they also created the Frank and Ellen Ramey Foundation in 1992, which has carried out a wide variety of philanthropic efforts, making a profound difference, supporting performing arts and visual arts, and contributing to education, women's issues, and social and community initiatives. It was through this foundation that she was responsible for one of the largest donations to the arts in Canadian history, having now pledged in excess of $100 million to the stunning Ramey Modern Art Gallery in Saskatoon. In addition to this remarkable contribution to Ramey Modern, she has helped fund a variety of organizations, including support for the community and education through Saskatoon Habitat for Humanity, Saskatoon Community Services Village, University of Saskatchewan, and Saskatchewan Polytechnique. Through the foundation, Ellen has also been a longtime donor and supporter of the Saskatoon Symphony Orchestra, the Persephone Theatre, the Ramey Arts Centre, the Station Arts Centre, and the Saskatoon Opera Association. She has often been quoted as saying, "A great city deserves great art." And her commitment to Ramey Modern is evidence of her passion for the arts and lifelong dedication and commitment to creating a thriving society. The visionary building of the gallery was named in her honor in a unanimous vote by Saskatoon City Council. Her ongoing support for Ramey Modern includes her donation of a unique collection of 405 Pablo Picasso lino cuts, acquired from USask alumnus and honorary degree recipient Fred Mulder, and a recent 20-year commitment to the Admission by Donation program, a wonderfully generous and impactful initiative that will allow the public free access to enjoy the world-class collection of art in Saskatoon's own Ramey Modern Museum. Ellen has been recognized for her philanthropic projects, her success in business, and for her commitment to building community by being honored with a lengthy list of awards. She has been presented with the Governor General's Meritorious Service Cross, the YWCA Women of Distinction Lifetime Achievement Award, the Saskatchewan Arts Honorary Award, the Saskatchewan Centennial Medal, a Saskatchewan Polytechnique Honorary Diploma, and she has earned induction into the SABEX Saskatoon Achievement in Business Excellence Awards Hall of Fame. For a lifetime of achievement and exceptional service to the community, she has now earned the University of Saskatchewan's highest honor. I present to you Ellen Ramey and confer on you the Doctor of Laws honoris causa. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I know there's a lot of sitting up and sitting down, but it is my pleasure to call on Dr. Remy to the podium for her remarks.
Thank you very much. Chancellor McCreed, President Stoichkov, graduates, family, and friends. I am deeply honored and extremely grateful to the University of Saskatchewan for this honorary Doctor of Laws degree. Thank you so very much. I did not attend university, so receiving this honor is beyond my wildest dreams. Congratulations to the Edwards School of Business, class of 2023. You have made it. Well done. Your degree is your passport. It will open doors of opportunity. It will not always be easy. You will stumble, you will fall, but you will pick yourself up and find your place in the world. When I was given the honor of making this convocation address, my first thought was, what can I say to this graduating class that would inspire and be meaningful? You are all smart, sophisticated people. You all have an iPhone in your pocket that gives you the world at the touch of a button. You all know the world in many ways that my generation never did. In many ways, I can learn from you. I don't have many answers, but I do have a question. How can I get rid of spam emails on my iPhone? How can I fix that? Life after graduation doesn't have to be complicated. No one knows what the future holds. We all figure it out as we go. You will meet extraordinary people, and you will see what's extraordinary in yourself. Follow your heart, grab opportunities when they present themselves, and then give it your all. Above all, love what you are doing, and success will be close by. When preparing for my comments for this address, it gave me pause to look back on my journey of life. That took me back more years than I care to share. However, I will share with you that I married my late husband, Frank, in 1963. Now, I've just given away my age. We all were both very young. We came from humble beginnings, from large families, poor but loving. We both only had a high school education. Going to university was not an option. We went to the school of hard knocks, where you have to figure things out on your own. There were no mentors. You learned from your successes, but most importantly, from your failures. Failures can be useful. We both had strong Saskatchewan roots that provided us with the spirit of hard work and a can-do attitude. Attitude can make a big difference. There are stages in our lives when we must reflect, to take a pause and figure out where we are going. For me, that time was when I lost my husband 22 years ago. Frank died from mesothelioma, a cancer of the lung that is generally caused by working with asbestos. Back in those days, asbestos was commonly used in many of our construction sites. I remember walking into the office and sitting down at my desk, knowing that life would never be the same. I had a moment of clarity. I knew I had to let go of the life we had planned so that I could have the life that was waiting for me. In my heart of hearts, I knew that everything was going to be okay. To this day, I continue to work, and I love it. I'm not quite sure just what I do, but I am told that I am the shining star. As the shining star of Ramey Ventures, I oversee 11 hotels in Alberta and Saskatchewan and employ over 500 people. The hospitality industry was hit hard by the unforeseen pandemic. It was indeed challenging times, not only for management, but for all our employees. Predicting the future was next to impossible. So we focused our efforts on maintenance and renovations of our hotels, preparing them for a return to normal. After 3 long years, we can now see some light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes survival itself is success. While we certainly have had our shares of failures and achievements, I hope the measure of our success will not be in the strength of our business, but in how we used our success for the good of our community. With success comes the personal responsibility to give back. For that reason, we established the Frank and Ellen Ramey Foundation over 30 years ago. Giving money away is easy. You can make a lot of friends. What is difficult is giving it away effectively. You want your money to be spent wisely. You want to give it the same care that you took to make it. Basically, my approach to philanthropy is much the same as my approach to business. I look at philanthropy as an investment. I look for value with long-term sustainability. I look for real, measurable results. I stand at this podium today because of my foundation. The foundation has played a major role in my life. It has given me the freedom to be the person that I want to be. It has shown me the joy of giving for the greater good. I also have discovered that I can play a major role in making our community a better place for all of us to live. For many years, I have been a proud supporter both of Persephone and the Saskatoon Symphony Orchestra. For me, these organizations inspire, entertain, and make me emotionally richer in a very special way. Let me speak to my pride and joy, Ramey Modern. How often does a city build a new art museum? It was indeed an exciting time for me personally and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for my foundation to be involved with creating this exciting artistic community in the heart of downtown on the banks of the beautiful South Saskatchewan River. This museum is an investment in our future. It is the creative economy that attracts people, tourism, and business to our city, not to mention art's contribution to health, wellness, and the quality of life. I will always remember how extremely excited I felt to have the opportunity to purchase and donate to Ramey Modern the world's largest collection of Pablo Picasso linocuts, 405 individual artworks. I knew that an artist with the international profile of Picasso would have the ability to generate many opportunities for the museum. I had hoped these works would also inspire local artists and the public in general. To this day, I still get goosebumps looking at this collection. These artworks put Ramey Modern and Saskatoon on the world stage. To quote Picasso, "Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. This past fall, I was pleased to have the opportunity to fund the museum's admission by donation program. Free admission, affordable for everyone for 20 years. When I sit back and think about the impact that will have on so many people for so long a period of time, it really makes me feel good. It makes me proud. Philanthropy isn't about writing big checks. It's about dedication to a cause. There's a whole world out there that needs you. Find your passion and what is important to you, and you will do well by doing good. Volunteering one's time can be more satisfying and sometimes more valuable than the gift of money. Nearly everyone can find some opportunity for giving. Winston Churchill was right when he said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Ultimately, your life is made of moments. Today, celebrate your success and achievements. Celebrate the moment. The best years are very much ahead of you, and you can make your dreams come true. I wish you good luck and much happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Eme, for those wonderful words, and once again, congratulations. Eminent Chancellor, President and Vice Chancellor Stoichev, members of the University Senate and Board of Governors, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and to vest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I would ask the graduates in the front row please rise and begin to approach the platform. As you make your way forward today, I'll let you know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold. So as you enter the stage, please stop, face the audience, as your academic hood will be placed over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, please proceed to the first podium. Once again, stop, as the orator will present you by your name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed to be greeted by the President and the Chancellor. Please be sure to stop and turn to face the Chancellor as she admits you to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will continue to cross the platform to be greeted by the President and by the Dean of the College to receive your parchment. A photo will be taken prior to exiting the stage. A photographer will also be backstage to take your photo, and I'm sure friends, family, and parents will be taking many pictures after that as well. So with that, let us begin.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in business. I present Roxanne Lucy Marie Cassette. Amanda Gajadar. Anna Bianca Gochu. Vishvaraj Ramhai Lakhani. Ayla Dawn Neufeld. Mong T. Gwen. Fiona Price. Sarah Elaine Wood. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you this scholar, and ask that you will confer on him the Certificate of Entrepreneurship. I present to you Easton Orange. And we have another one. This is excellent. Shay Amelia Rose McLennan. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. I present Wazir Abbas. Julian Thomas Abramet. Angelica Faith Egpoon. Arslan Ahmad. Antoine Alexandra Akulov with great distinction. Lance William Alm with distinction. Dee Emily Amaya. Irie May Gastapa Anastasio. Madison Deanna Anholt with distinction. Taylor Helena Anhorn. Jalen Aranda. Rhett Harrison Arnold. Lauren Olivia Osan with great distinction. Nicholas George Bikus with distinction. Finn Thomas Ballin. Joel Ryan Baschuk with distinction. Brennan Vance Beck. Brogan Marshall Beechenor. Janet Adele Ben Salah. Morgan Ann Burke with great distinction. Sean Bargava with distinction. Tyson Black. Caitlin Blair with distinction. Catherine Sarah Blakeney with distinction. Reed Edward John Bowden, with great distinction. Nolan Robert Beckler. Thomas Joseph Bollifer. Hunter James Brooks, with distinction. Cameron Brossart, with distinction. Luke Edward George Brossart, with great distinction. Andrew Jonathan Darrell Bryant, with great distinction. Taylor William Butches, with distinction. Tamara Lee Butchko, with distinction. Maggie Ayla Campbell. John Benson Carroll. Dante Aaron Carter, with high honors and great distinction. Sabine Katana. Justine Marie Neri Sabido. Arindam Chakraborty. Jilok Chan, with great distinction. Braden Chanthavon. Chahao Chow, with great distinction. Krista Lynn Clark, with high honors and great distinction. Alexander Douglas Clark, with great distinction. Sharmini Myrtle Effie Conacher. Lucas Keith Cowan. Chelsea Turin Craven, with great distinction. Emily Reed Cribbs. Jacob William Critch, with distinction. Sarah Julianne Cronin, with distinction. Taylor Ann Cullum. Christopher James Curry. Joshua Quincy Dahl. T. Huen Trang Deng, with distinction. Rashad Dangor, with great distinction. Dryden Davies. Diana DeZoiza. Konstantin Dekterev. Alan Gabriel DePasso. Tristan Joseph DeRuth. Luke Bradley Dietrich. Jared Kyle Dimitru with distinction. Tori Ray Gabrielle Dole. Lyndon Ross Domator. Stephen Dukeshire with distinction. Jordan Dustyhorn. Allison Elizabeth Dutton with distinction. Damon Dutton. Liam James McComas Dick with distinction. Rylan Brandt Eckel with great distinction. Adam Ian Gordon Eichhorst. Tahure Elliott with great distinction. Beatrice Laverne Ernie. Dane Norman Ethier. Benjamin John Fenton with great distinction. Connor David Ferguson. Ashley Fleming. Kelton Isaiah Ford with great distinction. Brittany Linda Friedel with great distinction. Annika Scotty Friesen. Tanner Sean Fritzke. David Scott Geeson with high honors and great distinction. Braden Tyler Glenn with distinction. Thomas John Gorselitz. Fraser Kenneth Stanley Grant with distinction. Carter James Greenslade. Bryn Haley Grenier. Teal Aston Grenier with great distinction. Austin Tanner Gilman with great distinction. Brian Kenneth Gulliker with distinction. Cassidy Morgan Guy with distinction.
Mehar Ali Haidari. Brett James Hampson. Kelly Jensen Hanmer. Ifra Huck with great distinction. Drew Garrett Harder. Cole Brandon Harris. Alexandra Isabel May Healy. Eric Michael Hepfner. Emily Helen Hepner with distinction. Ethan Aaron Herman. Andy Jean Heidelbaugh with distinction. Marin Nicole Hill. Sarah Jean Hodson with great distinction. Callie Holstein. Colton Patrick Holmes with distinction. Adam Dawson Holtzman. Brittany Carlick Holweck with great distinction. Anthony Humpan with distinction. Derek John Huckle with distinction. Mackenzie Wesley Hugo. Alicia Hishka. Ikra. Fabio Giovanni Istifo. Caitlin Sarah Ivanochko with distinction. Yeah, it's okay. Johann Jacob with distinction. Jeremy Jagger with distinction. Amisha Jain with high honors and great distinction. Christian Labe Jamaralin. Jennifer Dawn Marie Jurica. Ashton Elizabeth Johnson. Brandon Robert Johnson, with distinction. Mohammed Shamik Nur Joku, with great distinction. Michaela Pablo Jose. Saif Ali Kalyar. Hannah Rachel Capeller, with distinction. Caleb Leota Cavia, with great distinction. Kira Ann Keating, with distinction. Danielle Sharice Kaler. Brent Marshall Keller. Jara Kissick. Jillian April Anderson Clausen, with distinction. Annika Marie Coleman, with distinction. Kennedy Nicole Korecki. Madison Marie Kozolowski, with distinction. Jake Keegan Kowalchuk, with great distinction. Amanda Lorraine Nepatino Kumar, with distinction. Elizabeth Ann Laidlaw, with distinction. Sophie Louise Lawler, with distinction. Chloe Brooke Lamb, with distinction. Jennifer Lynn Marie Lamontagne. Jonathan Sheldon Robert Leggett, with distinction. Matthew Timothy Linek. Shengyue Li. Brett Bailey Lindsay, with great distinction. Xiaoyi Liu. Kaylee Casey Lowe. Mercedes Kendra Lazochuk, with distinction. Andrew Lecision. Zachary Nikolai Zoltan Ludwig. Shengxi Ma. Kira Lynn Magus, with great distinction. Mark Darrell Manding Malana. Adrienne Michaela Zabalo Manalatawa, with distinction. Matthew James Manzik. Maricon Ashley Casipit Mangino, with distinction. Mapior Bior Mapior. Cameron Nicholas Marchand. Kate Martell, with great distinction. Devaney Marie Mastad, with distinction. Rulashe Amochitne Masuko. Jaden Mayer. Lindsay McCarty. Kate Ailish McCorkle, with great distinction. Dylan James McDonald. Taryn Ray McGarry, with great distinction. Carter James Mackay, with distinction. Jackson McLeod, with distinction. Cassidy Dawn McMunn, with distinction. Eric Gordon McNeely, with great distinction. Vincent Joseph Penafortunio Ramsey Melismoen. Matthew Ryan Merkins, with distinction. Madison Hope Meston, with high honors and great distinction. Sydney Lois Meyer, with great distinction. Jaden Mikhailuk Wolf, with distinction. Mackenzie Lauren Miller. Mikhail Mark Mills. Sugat Nand Mishra, with great distinction. Logan Matthew Miskey with distinction. Tyler Joseph Mitchell with distinction. Jacqueline May Morris with high honors and great distinction. Jesse Muir with distinction. Marie Sandrine Munbod. Leighton Muss with great distinction. Sarah Marie Neufeld with distinction. Chao Ha Nguyen with great distinction. Rita Noor.
Vince Donald Ocampo with distinction. Ngozi Esther Okolo with distinction. Jesse Matthew Okranitz with distinction. Reed Martin Okranitz. Ryan Victor Olson. Tate Allen William Olson. Christina Ostrovsky with distinction. Emily Sarah Perrant with distinction. Aldira Clea Pasaligan. Jay Manes Kumar Patel with distinction. Nicholas Paulus with great distinction. Sandra Angela Navalta Pekwa. Victoria Peterson with distinction. Han Shu Peng with great distinction. Trayton Rain Perninsky with great distinction. Logan Edward Pfeiffer with distinction. Anne-Marie Vanessa Plan with distinction. Inali de la Cruz Portades. Lexa McKenna Potratz, with distinction. Sujana Prasad. Connor Michael Prasky, with distinction. Crystal Probetz. Madeline Sophia Josephine Rollick, with high honors and great distinction. Isaac Alexander Reeser, with distinction. James Reed, with distinction. Jared Frederick Douglas Risling. Maria Cecilia May Roqueza. Jessica Rosen, with great distinction. Camelia Roy. Damon Alexander Ryan, with great distinction. Jameson Kenneth Ryan, with distinction. Lyndon James Rysavy. Uriel Sadili. Danielle Louise Sampson. Megan Audrey Sandbeck, with great distinction. Noah Brian Sander. Lauren Elizabeth Suretsky. Dylan Riley Saworski. Dustin Dean Shandell, with distinction. Arthur Glenn Schuler, with great distinction. Ross Kevin Schooler. Amy Shadia Shaza. Ethan Edward Shawfrost, with great distinction. Sanjana Singh. Mason Slater. Renee Taylor Schneider, with distinction. Shane Russell Suderbing. Ethan Southwind. Spencer Reese Soyland, with great distinction. Cassandra Donspur. Carly J. Stachuk, with great distinction. Vanessa Grace Stefanik, with great distinction. Eric Mitchell Stevens. Connor Strang, with distinction. Kajing Sun, with great distinction. Cody Don Sutherland, with distinction. Brianna Lynn Svoboda. Jillian Aaron Tibe, with great distinction. Lisa Rose Thachuk, with great distinction. Desiree Alex Terrace, with great distinction. Tristan Casper Tim. Paige Lorna Thompson, with distinction. Jonathan James Charles Tokar. Kalik Frederick Tolentino, with distinction. Sharina Marie Toot-Saint. Eric Allen Trekalo, with distinction. Yi Hai Tran. Julius Trinidad. Olajide Triolo. Kali Twomley, with distinction. Sarah Ann Twite, with distinction. Luke Chikau Wilfred Upton Dubé. Emmanuel John Carmen Ureta, with distinction. Ryan Rodney James Uselman. Aidan van Binsbergen, with great distinction. Rachel Vellieux. Oren Douglas Volding. Karina Vorotilo. Abbot Johannes Voswinkel. Abdul Wahab. Hannah Elizabeth Walker, with high honors and great distinction. Fang Chen Wang. Marlon Brandon Weekus. Madison Page Weinbender, with distinction. Dana Wellman, with great distinction. Tanya Janine Westman, with great distinction. Randy Lee Wiegers. Tyler Andrew Will. Keegan Woodhouse. Preston Woodkey. A Ying Yi, with distinction. Janelle Yoakum. Cole Anthony Wilfred Young, with distinction. Amar Youssef, with great distinction. Yi Wen Yuan, with great distinction. Brooklyn Rose Zankowicz. Bryce Christian Zer.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the Council, I ask you to grant degrees, diplomas, and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate, but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the faculties, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
Thank you. I'd like to now invite Dean of the Edwards School of Business, Keith Willoughby, to present the Goodspeed Award.
Eminent Chancellor, President Stoichev, distinguished guests, all Convocation participants, and all Edwards students who just stood through a serpentine waiting line, I am pleased to present today the Goodspeed Award offered to the most distinguished BCom graduate. The Spring 2023 Convocation Award winner is Dana Wellman. With a cumulative average, as well as an average in her major of accounting, resembling an FM radio frequency, Dana is graduating today with great distinction. Let me tell you a little bit about Dana Wellman. Now, we could talk for days about the academic awards that she's received during her studies in the Edwards School of Business, but let me name a few. She's received the Chancellor's Scholarship. She has received on multiple occasions the Edwards Undergraduate Scholarship, one of the most prestigious awards offered in the Edwards School of Business. She has received the Indigenous Achievement Award in Academics. She received the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, Saskatchewan Chapter Prize in Edwards, and was a member of the Dean's Honor Roll, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but she hit for the cycle by going 4 for 4 and being a Dean's Honor Roll participant. But Dana's contributions, her commitment, and her capacity are demonstrated more than just academic brilliance. On a personal note, I became acquainted with Dana and her family well over a decade ago. As a 10-year-old, Dana started a campaign called Operation Christmas Pause with the intent of bringing a holiday present, a treat, to every cat and every dog at the SPCA at Christmas. In her first year, as a 10-year-old, Dana Wellman by herself raised $400. As a 12-year-old, she raised over $1,800 for the SPCA, doing good for every cat and dog in the SPCA. Thank you. Dana takes pride in her Métis heritage, and it is her goal to represent the Indigenous community through academic excellence. In this capacity, she is currently volunteering with the Martin Family Initiative and KPMG to mentor Indigenous youth interested in business. She is truly helping to pay it forward. And one fun fact about Dana Wellman. Dana is just one of 44,710 people on the planet, a list that includes Dana's entire family, the Dean of the Edwards School of Business, Tom Hanks, and Martin Short, people who can say they were in attendance when the Saskatchewan Roughriders won a Grey Cup on home turf. Dana was there at the 2013 Grey Cup game. Dana is currently working at KPMG and is now a student in the Master of Professional Accounting program, MPAC, in the Edwards School of Business with the goal of obtaining her CPA. Eminent Chancellor, President Stoichev, distinguished guests, The University of Saskatchewan's plan talks about, among many other priorities, boundless collaboration and building inspired communities. Dana's efforts superbly demonstrate collaboration and community. Please join me in congratulating Dana Wellman, a stellar example of academic excellence, community engagement, and professional expertise. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'd like to now invite our Vice President, University Relations, Cheryl Hamlin, to the podium to introduce a video message from our alumni.
Thank you, Julian, and good morning, graduates. I am so honored to be here with you today. As a proud alumna of this wonderful university, it is my honor to welcome all of you into the University of Saskatchewan alumni family. Congratulations. You have before you your parchments. It is a reminder of all the hard work that you have put into this, and a testament to everything that you have done and everyone who has supported you on this important journey. You are joining a distinguished alumni group of 170,000 alumni across the globe. I couldn't be more excited to see how you will use your degree to further your career and your life. And I can't wait to see how you will be what the world needs. I'm honored to introduce a short video from our alumni to welcome you to the alumni family. Thank you.
I don't know if there was enough bass in that, Cheryl. We might need to a bit more. I'd like to now invite our eminent chancellor to provide her concluding remarks on the proceedings today.
Thanks, Julian. This brings our convocation ceremony to a close. And one more time, I think we should join in an applause for Dr. Ellen Ramey for joining us this morning. And I have to say, it was extra special how many of you in this graduating class stopped to congratulate Dr. Ramey. It was a very heartfelt moment for me, and congratulations to all of you for having so much class. I would like to thank a number of people, our vocalists Fallon Baptiste and Brandy Tarand, our terrific drum group, Buffalo Boys, for performing today, our elders and knowledge keepers for joining us again this morning. And a thank you to the Honorable Dr. Gordon Wyatt. I just gave you a doctor's degree. Oh my gosh, he wasn't that smart in grade 8. And in addition, the members of the Convocation Planning Team and Governance Office for their dedication to making these ceremonies a success. Finally now, to the graduates. You have studied diligently to earn your degree, diploma, or certificate, and I wish you continued success throughout your lives, both personally and professionally. Congratulations. It is my hope that thanks to your precious experience here, your education has prepared you to meet some important challenges. How to heal and nurture the human spirit, how to be creative and help transform people's lives, how to protect human rights, how to write a poem that explains the feeling of loss or joy, how to engineer shelter for humanity in pursuit of the common good, how to deploy capital to produce and market innovation and create opportunity for others, how to ensure that agriculture production feeds the world, or in summary, how to design and work for a just society. Earning your parchment is a new road to opportunity and adventure. The education you have received from this university has prepared you to meet these challenges. The world needs you. Follow your heart, be ambitious, be kind. This will lead you to your true passion. That is our wish for each graduate of the University of Saskatchewan. Never forget this institution. Your degree is a coveted passport. May all your dreams come true. And as Dr. Seuss would say, yay, you. In closing, I ask you to remain at your seats until the platform party has left the stage. Enjoy the rest of your day.